Before you start the presentation, you have to introduce yourself as the group representative and introduce others group members. So you can use this phrase. Gikurikiyeho iyo umaze gusuhuza ukurikizaho kuvuga gutangiza ikiganiro ugana ku ngingo y'icyo mugiye kuganiraho. Hello my lovely students, how are you? All right, welcome to today's lesson. I really know that you regularly involved in group presentations. Now I'm come up with the new important lesson. Today we are going to see common phrases for group presentation. I know that you always involved in group presentation and you sometimes be challenged when presenting. We are going to see the useful expressions to start presentation, to present the ideas, and to conclude effectively your presentation. So this is the Language Booster TV channel which helps you to learn English, Kinyarwanda, and Kiswahili. Feel free to join our group, our community by just subscribing to Language Booster TV. Click on the bell icon so that you can get notified as soon as possible the new lesson is uploaded to this channel. Remember to like this lesson and the other lessons so that YouTube can recommend other lessons from our channel. So feel free to share to your students, your colleagues. Feel free to join, to write in the comment suggestions, ideas, or clarifications. Also, you can tell us words to motivate us. All right. So mbaye ikaze mu isomo ry'uno munsi ni Language Booster TV, umwuga wo kwigisha icyongereza n'ikinyarwanda ndetse n'igiswahili. Ndabizi ko umunsi ku munsi uri umunyeshuri kandi ujya ugira group presentation, ujya ukenera kumurika ibyo mwakoreye mu matsinda. Tugiye kurebera hamwe rero isomo ry'ingenzi cyane zagufasha kunoza ibikorwa byanyu byo kumurika ibyo mwakoreye mu matsinda. Turarebera hamwe imvugo wakoresha mu rw'icyongereza uri gupresenta, uri kumurika ibyo wakoze mu matsinda. Turarebera hamwe imvugo wakoresha utangira presentation, uburyo wakoresha upresenta ibitekerezo ndetse n'uburyo watanga umwanzuro ku bitekerezo byavugiye muri group. So niba ari ubwo bwa mbere ugeze hano, kora subscribe kugira ngo ujye ubona amasomo yacu afasha abanyeshuri ukwiga ndetse no gushyira mu bikorwa ururimi rw'icyongereza, ikinyarwanda ndetse n'igiswahili. Kora like kugira ngo twereke ko wakunze ibyo tugukorera kandi usangize na bagenzi bawe. Ukora share kugira ngo twese twigire hamwe. Alright, mwarimu wanyu Eric Bunani, reka dutangire iri somo ryacu. Starting the presentation. So we are going to see the phrases that you can use when starting presentation. So before you start the presentation, you have to introduce yourself as the group representative and introduce others group members. So you can use this phrase and you say good morning. First of all, you greet the audience, you greet your colleagues and say good morning, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to our presentation. This is the first sentence of a presentation. For example, if you are a student in a class, you can say good morning dear classmates, good morning dear classmates, and welcome to our presentation. That is the first language you can use when presenting. Hero ya mbere ni ugusuhuza abo muri kumwe mu icyo kiganiro cyangwa se muri iyo presentation, hanyuma ukanabaha ikaze muri iyo presentation. presentation mugiye kubagezaho. So good morning everyone and welcome to our presentation. That is the first sentence to start the presentation. Iyi ni imvugo ya mbere itangira presentation. Alright. Secondly, you can introduce the topic of discussion. Igikurikiyeho umaze gusuhuza ukurikizaho kuvuga gutangiza ikiganiro ugana ku ngingo y'icyo mugiye kuganiraho, icyo ugiye present. So we are going to talk about the effects of pollution. For example, we should discussing the effect of pollution. So you can say good morning dear students, good morning dear classmates. So and welcome to our presentation. So we are going to talk about pollution, effects of pollution. Alright, then you introduce the topics. Or instead of saying we are going to talk about, you can also use our topic today is, today's topic is effect of pollution. This is another phrase you can use to introduce the topic. We are going to talk about now. Our topic today is nimvugo wakoresha n'interuro wakoresha utangiza ikiganiro ugaragaza ingingo mugiye kuganira. Alright. Then after presenting the topic, you can also introduce yourself and your group mates. You can say, let us begin by introducing ourselves. Let us begin by introducing ourselves. Don't tugiye kureba imvugo wakoresha we introduce bagenzi bawe. You can say I will start and then my colleagues will continue. I will start then my colleagues will continue. Nubango ndatangira bagenzi banjye nabo baraza gukomereza. You can say my name is ukuzuzaho izina ryawe. My name is and I am group representative. Niba ari uhagarariye group turabango my name is and I am group representative. I will talk about, tuvuge icyo tashe yawe, icyo uri buvugeho wowe. Then now I will hand over to, tuvuga ati nimara kuvuga ndaho umwanya kanaka wuzuye izina, who will explain, tuvuga icyo nawe ari buvuge. Alright. So after introducing the group members, we can then present the ideas. So when you're presenting the ideas, you can include the sequence of those ideas. You can say, first of all, or to begin with, igitekerezo cya mbere umuntu agiye gutanga. This is the first idea. First of all, or to begin with. So you can say another important point is ni ikindi gitekerezo ugiye gutanga kandi ushobora kugaragaza ko ari ingenzi. So let us took a look at, reka turebe hamwe ukuzuzaho icyo ugiye kuvugaho kindi. So can also say this slide shows, iyi slide niba uri gukoresha PowerPoint, you can say this slide shows, iyi slide aka gace karerekana iki ngiki. So then when presenting the ideas, you have to support the ideas with explaining and giving examples. You can use these phrases. You can say, for example, this means that, in other words, to make it clearer, kugira ngo bisobanuke neza, those are phrases to explain and give examples. So after, we have to connect parts. Niba wavuze hari uburyo wahuza ibyavuzwe mbere n'ibiri kuvugwa. So now we can say, now let's move on to you want to continue to another topic, to another idea. So now let's move to next. We will discuss, as I mentioned earlier, in addition to or moreover. Those are words to connect ideas. All part of ideas. To handle questions, uburyo noneho wasubiza ibibazo bakubajije. Let's say, does anyone have a question so far? Haba hari ufite ikibazo? That's a very good question. Icyo ni ikibazo cyiza. Let me try to explain. Kangerageze gusobanura. Would you like to add something? Haba hari icyo wongeraho kana kuzuzamo izina. Would you like to add something, John? Hari icyo washaka kongeraho, Yohana? So that is a way of handling questions. Then concluding the presentation. We are going to see how to conclude the presentation. You don't know what's presentation. You can say, in conclusion, we have shown that you are going to repeat what you have seen. We have shown that to sum up, the main points are thank you for your attention. Mwakoze cyane kudukurikira. Thank you for your attention. Mwakoze kudukurikira. Now we are happy to answer your questions. Noneho twishimiye kubasubiza ibibazo mufite. Alright, so dear students, these are phrases and expressions we need when you are presenting, when you are in group presentations. Try to practice all these common phrases. Your group presentation will be good and interesting, and you will get more marks as you need. So dear students, thank you very much for this time you have spent to watch this lesson. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you have learned something from this lesson. So feel free to share to your friends, feel free to like our lesson, feel free to write in the comment, and feel free to subscribe so that you can have access to our learning lesson. So I love you so much. Nakunda cyane. Mukore subscribe, mukore like, mukore share, andike muri comment utubwire ibitekerezo, ibibazo, ibyifuzo ndetse n'inyunganizi mwaduha. Ndabakunda cyane. Tuzasubire ubutaha. Bye bye. See you next time. Mwanya wanyu Eric Unani ubakunda cyane.